You know the vibes. BJ's on 10 today. Welcome back to the Hoop Genius podcast, brought to you by NBA 2K25. BJ, you want to share with the audience? You want to share with the audience what's got you laughing?
They have to see it. If everyone sees it, I'll comment about it.
All
You
right.
got to see it for yourself.
All right, you guys go to TikTok. My username is the Hoop Genius, and watch the video I made about Carnegie Towns. You're gonna see why BJ's been laughing for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What's up? You got a new tee today, BJ? What's the t-shirt? Who's that on the t-shirt?
Oh, that's my guy, Kareem.
From the movie.
Yeah.
All right, fire.
Yeah.
Speaking of fire, you ready to do more hot takes?
Yes.
I thought it was pretty fun yesterday, right?
Yes, let's do it.
Because we got a pretty fun one to begin with.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to smile. The first one's from Connor.
I'm not there with Mo. I'm not there with Mo. So
the first one's from Connor. His hot take for the season is Embiid finally makes the conference finals. Finally.
No comment. I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna let you have it.
This man is 30 years old. Like, again, I never made a conference final either, but also I'm not out here claiming to be one of the most talented players of all time. So there's that. I mean, I don't think reaching your first conference finals at the age of 30 or at the age of 31 by the time the playoffs come around is something that we should be celebrating. I think it is what it is. Did you see Embiid come out this week saying that he doesn't think he'll ever play in a back-to-back for the rest of his career?
That's why I said no comment. I don't comprehend. I don't understand.
By the way, 3 weeks ago, he signed a $192 million contract extension. And then 3 weeks later says he's not playing in any back-to-backs. I'm going to put him up there on the Mount Rushmore with Monty Williams of bag finesses. Shout out to Embiid. Get your money, my bro. Get your money. I ain't mad at you. I wouldn't have told them either. Get your money.
Yeah. What can you say?
I
don't know what to say.
The crazy part is like, why would you say that? Why would you not even at least try? At least I'm hoping that I can get healthy enough so I can play in back-to-backs instead of just telling everyone, well, I'm not playing preseason. And guess what? When the season begins, if you've already bought tickets to any of the games, if it's on the second night of a back-to-back, you ain't going to see me. So tell me for the fans, why the hell are they buying the tickets? Well, if you're a fan of the Sixers or you're a fan of Embiid and you've bought a ticket to a game, you might only be able to buy one ticket for the season. And it happens to be on the second night of a back-to-back. Why the hell are you going to the game? Because I know you're not there to watch. Who's the backup? Andre Drummond? You ain't trying to watch 40 minutes of Andre Drummond. Respectfully. Unless you really love rebounds.
I'm gonna.
This was the MVP of the league 2 years ago. Or 1 year ago.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't make conference final. Not because of, but.
Well, let's move this on before we say something we don't really want to say. Let's just move on.
I just don't want the Sixers to win. I'm a Celtics fan,
Okay, that's fair.
That's it's fandom. But hopefully he gets healthy. I do hope that he gets healthy. Ryan on Insta says that the Russ comeback is on. Sixth man of the year soon come. BJ, who's your pick this year for sixth man of the year?
Well, I got to watch a game. This is, we can't be like traditional media.
I'm just going with what the fans are saying.
Well, I don't know. I haven't watched the game yet.
Okay, but if you had to make, it's called a prediction. The predictions don't count if you've seen what you're going to be predicting.
Well, it'd be nice to watch a game. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen. Is Russ not starting? Is
no,
that?
I don't think he was. No,
he's not starting. Okay. Because from my understanding is Jamal Murray is out, right? At least that's what I heard today.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I heard he's out. Swelling in his knee or something.
So. Ooh. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was surprised.
I just assume it would be Malik Monk.
I mean, based on last year, if he's healthy,
if he plays enough games, what I mean?
He plays enough. Yeah, if he'd played enough games last year, he probably would have won it last year.
Yeah. That's how you do a prediction.
Oh, okay. So we're analytic guys now, you know?
Well, BJ, I have to be. I'm not a former player, but here we are.
Okay. All right.
Oliver has one, and it's quite different to the one we discussed yesterday. He says the Suns blow it up mid-season and don't make the postseason. I see no way on earth that Matt Ishbia, after taking charge of this team, buying the team, and demanding they trade for Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal, decides to blow it up. I don't see that ever happening. Do you see it happening?
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that. I think they're going to figure out how to make a push. As Matt Ishbia said, they're committed to winning a championship in Phoenix. So I agree with you.
Good luck. Good luck. Well, this one's similar to what we had yesterday, Brody Float, but this just gives you an insight into the mindset of the Knicks fans. The Knicks are about to win their first NBA title since 1973 if everyone stays healthy. And if I stay healthy, I might get a date with Ice Spice. But the way that the 12 wings that are on the way to my house, 12 wings and chips are set up, I just don't see that happening.
Hey, you know what? No comment. That's all I can say. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm at a loss of words.
You know what? They could. They very much could well win a championship.
Yes, I do think they have a chance. I do think they have a legit chance this year to win a championship.
Yeah. Ben says that Cam Thomas will average over 27 points per game on 50% true shooting.
Yo, explain to me, what is true shooting?
So true shooting percentage, I'm going to get you the formula here, BJ, to explain it.
Yeah.
Is the shooting percentage adjusted for three-pointers and free throws. It measures a player's efficiency at shooting the ball. So a true shooting percentage equals half the points scored divided by the sum of field goals attempted and 0.475 times the free throws attempted.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Here's the thing. I did maths in school. I did A-level maths.
Okay.
I don't really like doing maths. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a huge fan of it. I like to just watch the games and see how they play. Like, the stats are good. There's a place for stats. But if he gets 27 points a game, good for him. 50% true shooting percentage, I don't know.
What's wrong with he's 4 for 6 from the field? What's wrong with that? What's wrong? He's 5 for 10. He's shooting 50%. What's wrong with that? Why? What's a true shooting percent? How does that affect the game? Like, I don't understand. What does that mean?
It accounts for free throws and three-pointers as well. It's a catch-all statistic, I guess, for shooting.
Okay.
I mean,
okay. All right.
I prefer to see them split up. You know what I mean?
I just want to know who's shooting a high enough percentage and who wins the game. That's it.
I do think Cam Thomas can have a big scoring season, because what else are the Nets really doing?
Okay.
I mean, maybe go get your buckets, my guy. There's another one from 2K Sweats. A popular theme in these hot takes is the Knicks get to the finals. But he has another one, is that he believes that this will be LeBron James's final season in the NBA and he's going to retire from playing after this one.
I don't see that. I don't see that. I think he will. You know, and I shouldn't say anything, but I will say this. When he finally decides to retire, I think he's going to let everyone know. I don't think he's just going to walk away at the end of the season and be like, that's it. So,
yeah, he's going to have a retirement tour like Dwayne Wade did. And, you know, you see these guys have I
think so. I don't see this being his last year. And, you know, I don't know how much his son is going to play this year. But I think if he has a chance to play consistently, I think it probably will be next year.
He's got another son that's a couple years away from the NBA too. But he might stick around for that.
Whatever works. But I think if he has a chance to play consistent minutes or, you know, crack the, you know, top 8, top 10, I think it'll probably be next year as compared to this year.
Okay. Well, here's the interesting one for me, because I feel like this is a team that a lot of people have forgotten about in the midst of the Knicks and the Sixers and Celtics in the East. Scott says Bucks will comfortably be the second best team in the East and could be the number 1 seed depending on the Celtics injuries. Are we all sleeping on the fact of how great Giannis Antetokounmpo is, and this will be his first
Mm-mm,
full
no.
season with like training camp and everything with a new coach with Damian Lillard? What do you think of the Bucks?
You know what I think of Giannis, and you know Mo the rule. You know the rule here on the program. I don't bet against Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
So if Giannis shows up and plays 75 75 plus games, they're going to be in somewhere in the top three. Okay, he's that good. He's that impactful.
He played 73 last season, 63 the year before, 67 the year before, 61 and 63. He's not played 75 games since 2017, 2018.
Yeah, if he plays 75 some games with this group, they're going to win their fair share. So that's possible. Do I think I don't think they're a better team as constructed right now before the season starts than New York or
Boston.
your Boston Celtics, for sure. I think it's a debate, Philadelphia on paper, but Philly doesn't look like they're going to be healthy enough.
The front court's just a little thin for me in Milwaukee.
Who's that?
The front court.
Yeah, but
Giannis and
plays
Brook
small
Lopez, and then you've
Yeah,
got Bobby,
but-
and that's really it. And then I guess Torian Prince can play some of the four.
Yeah, but everyone plays small ball. So that's what I'm saying. They'll win their fair share. Now, how is that going to translate to the playoffs? Okay, we can debate that. But if you're going to play small ball and Giannis and Bobby Portis, as you like to say,
you know it.
if Bobby plays the five, that's pretty good in the regular season. Now, I don't know how that works in the playoffs. When you start getting, the Knicks, if they get Mitchell Robinson back, Joel Embiid's big, your guy Porzingis is big. I don't know how that's going to work, but if they play on small ball, I think they'll be fine.
Okay. Salib also says that the Bucks are underrated. I think that we are reaching that territory where they are a little bit underrated, and I'm excited to see what they can do with a full training camp and whatnot. Zane says that Bam is better than Embiid in the playoffs. Do you agree with this take? If you were going on a playoff run, would you rather have based on how they played in the playoffs thus far through in their careers?
If everyone is healthy, healthy.
No. If you were making a team and now it's October and the playoffs are when the playoffs are, who you have?
I'm going with Bam just because of his availability.
Yeah.
Now, here's a big if. If everyone is healthy, there's no doubt that Joel Embiid is one of the top 5 players in the NBA when he's healthy. There's no doubt about that. Okay? Joel Embiid is as talented as you can get in the NBA. No. But as you and I like to say, the best ability is availability. And he has to be available. Based on that, you have to go with Bam Adebayo.
I'm excited to see if Bam can shoot some threes this season, like we did see him for a couple of the games with Team USA. Spo was on that coaching staff.
Just do what you do. He's pretty good as is. And, you just had me look at a video of a big guy get a rebound and go out there and shoot a three. And you made some very, let's just say it was interesting remarks. I like Bam how he plays. If he shoots a three every now and then, that's fine. That's fine.
That's what I'm saying. I don't expect him to shoot 10 of them a game, but just adding a couple into the mix here and there just adds another weapon to your toolkit, opens the floor up a little bit for Jimmy Butler to operate,
Okay. All right.
Nets World UK think that the Brooklyn Nets will draft Cooper Flagg. Maybe. May the lottery odds be in your favor. Nets haven't got anything else going for them, so hopefully they get Cooper Flagg. That'd be nice.
Well, if they have someone averaging over 27 a night, I don't think that's good.
On 50% true shooting.
50% true shooting. I don't think that's going to bode well for them to get Cooper Flagg. So you can't have it both ways, Now, if he only averages 25 a game, now maybe they have a chance. But if he averages 27, they're probably going to win too many games.
Do you know who led the league in true shooting percentage in the playoffs?
I have no idea.
In the regular season last year. You will never in a million years guess this answer.
Derek White.
Luke Cornett, 73.6%.
I don't even know what that means. True shooting percentage.
Just bigs have an advantage of true shooting percentage because all their shots are at the hoop. Oh, no. It says he's fifth. Why is it not showing me the top five? Nope, he was first, apparently, according to NBA.com. Luke Cornett, Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively, Nick Richards, Trace Jackson Davis, Robert Williams, Jalen Smith, Javonte Green, Darius Baisley, Grayson Allen. We should put a filter here for the amount of shots they've taken. That would make sense. But yeah, true shooting percentage. That's a fun one. That's all the hot takes we got. BJ. That's the hot takes. Do you have any hot takes heading into the season?
I do not. I don't have any hot takes. I just want to talk basketball. We're talking way too much about everything else but the game. True shooting percentages and other extracurricular activities going on. And I'm just ready for the season to start. Let's get some scores. Let's talk about some games. Let's talk about something that really matters. We're talking about guys who.
Oh, you want to talk about Zach Edey bullying everyone? Just like we said.
Hey. Mo, don't fault us for just watching the game. Zach Edey is.
He's a problem.
Yeah, he's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. And he's doing this. And Ja Morant's not even out on the floor yet. So I'm saying he's going to be a problem, Mo.
Well, I mean, Ja Morant has been playing in preseason.
Yeah, but did he play last night or no? I don't think he played last night.
I don't know. I only got my NBA League Pass today, so I can watch games from tonight now. I didn't have it, but I've been living off highlights. I've been living like a true ESPN employee, just highlights, no full games.
Oh, did you just throw that jab? Let me take that here, guy. Take that. Little
they ain't running me no checks, so I'm gonna throw the right hook pretty soon. But
okay.
Did you also see though Paul George got injured last night?
Yeah, I saw he hyperextended
his left knee, and he will be reevaluated in 1 week. But the scans have come back clear. But that is pretty worrying for Sixers fans already. But here's one for you that I want to get your take on. JB Bickerstaff plans to create a new culture in Detroit and says Pistons players are not allowed to wear hoodies during practice. How do you feel about that? Forget the new offense and defense. They're not allowed to wear hoodies. That's the headline.
This is a new thing. I didn't grow up in the hoodie culture.
Just like this. Does that affect how you see me? How you perceive my basketball skills?
I don't understand. Like, what we used to wear jerseys in practice. Yes,
reversible ones.
So when did the hoodies come in? I don't know. They wear hoodies now.
Melo made it popular when he was doing those workouts in that gym in New York when he was trying to get back on a team.
Okay, that was in the off season. Okay, I get that. We wore like reversible jerseys. In Chicago it was red and white. Golden State was yellow and blue. We wore jerseys like the game. You wear your tank tops and you might have put a t-shirt under there. Most time you didn't. So where are the hoodies coming from? I don't understand. Like,
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't explain. Yeah, explain to me.
This is your team. This is your team. This is Detroit. I don't need to explain nothing. This is all you. You need to take a trip down there and see what's going on.
Okay, he's coming from Cleveland, so this wasn't a Detroit thing. It sounds like an NBA thing. Is that an NBA thing now? Like everyone wears hoodies?
I didn't. Celtics practice. I don't see people wearing hoodies. I don't know.
So where do you put the reversible jersey? Over top of the hoodie?
I don't know. They don't let media inside of practice when they're really doing practice. So
I need more details. Like,
well, here's a quote that you all like from Nuggets head coach Mike Malone. He said, "The league has gotten so soft, everyone's afraid to condition and run. Well, we have to." And that's why he played most of the stars the entire third quarter, because he thinks the Nuggets players aren't in great shape. I'm not mad at that. Actually playing your players in preseason, that's always a good sign. Well, that's always a good sign.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Let's just put it out here, and then we should probably have a larger discussion at some point. You have a lot of factions right now that are fighting for control of who has the most influence for the players that are playing on the floor. Okay, so clearly you have the players, right? That's one faction, right? Mo, if if you're healthy enough to play or not, right? If Mo says his leg hurts, then his leg hurts.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, but the team can't say, well, he's medically clear to play. We don't know why. If the player says he's hurt, he's hurt. Okay. You have the front office. You have the coaching staff. And now you have the analytics, which clearly are the medical people in this scenario. Okay? Right now, Mo, the medical people have the largest influence on whether a player plays or not. There's a prevailing thought now that no one seems to want to touch, which is recovery. Everyone does these recovery things, right? We measure everything. We measure how many miles they run in practice, their recovery time, how long they stand on their feet, how long they
heart rate and this and
heart
that.
rate.
And this, yeah.
Okay, Mo. Okay. The medical team gives everyone else all this data. But what does it really mean? Like, we have this data.
Well, Chris Mullin said 2 hours ago, I think load management is overused. When you're injured, you sit. When you're chipped up, you play. If you don't train your body to play 82, that's how you do get hurt. The logic checks out for me.
Mo, I don't understand when they start saying, well, it increases your percentages for injury. And Mo, like, what is that? I don't understand it. But what I do know, again, I'm just saying this, and I'm not into the league is soft and all that. I'm not into that. I will say this. If there's one thing, Mo, I can say, did I always play well? No, I did not. Believe it or not, Mo, I missed more shots in my career than I made. Okay.
Just about.
But if there's one thing, Mo, that I enjoyed more than anything is playing. Like, I can't sit here and tell you, well, oh man, I enjoy practice. I understood that, and I value practice. I was a professional about practice because I wanted to win every time I played on the floor. I played in the game. I loved to play. I just loved to play, Mo. Well, I didn't like to sit out. Like, that wasn't cool to come to the gym not to play.
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted to play. Like,
you got to get your pics off of IG.
Yeah, I just wanted to play. Like, you might be having a date, man, I don't feel like practicing. We're doing the drills. But you know what was really fun, Mo? When we would scrimmage. that was always like, hey man, man, we got to do this after a game. But Mo, I never ever can recall not enjoying playing basketball. Like, I'd always love to play. I don't understand how this. I always play this out in my mind. Here's one of my favorite things that I have in my mind. Well, how do you tell Michael Jordan to load manage? I would just love to see how that conversation would play out. Like, how do you tell, like, hey, Larry Bird, Larry, today you're not gonna play, and he's gonna go like, oh, okay, no problem. Like, how do you tell these guys? These guys love to play. Like, I don't understand the whole idea of the load management. It doesn't comprehend. I don't comprehend it. I don't get, like, is it not fun to these guys, or do they not enjoy it, or is it like some type of pressure that's put on them that they feel they have to, is there a benchmark or something they have to hit? I don't understand why you don't love to play. I mean, Mo, right now, if someone said, hey, Mo, BJ, you can play tonight in the game, I would play. I would be like, yeah, where I sign up for that.
If I could play 1 minute in an NBA game, I would trade everything I own in this world.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Mo,
just give me one shot. Just
Mo,
give me one shot with a defender a little bit far away so they don't block it. Just give me one. That's
Like,
all I want. That's
why
all I've
am I-
ever wanted in my life.
Why am I working out to not play? That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you guys working out in the summer, grinding every day, grind session, training to be great, all these things you hashtag, and then you can't play when the game starts? Like that's like, Mo, don't practice but play in the game. Like, don't practice but play in the game, though.
You're talking about practice. Y'all talking about practice.
Man, say what you want to. You know what? I understood what AI was saying.
I got it.
You know, I say what you want to about AI.
MVP of this league, and y'all up here talking about practice.
But when that game came
I go out there every night.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Injured to put on a show for the fans.
And Mo, that to me, I mean, Mo, the man played. Like, what are you gonna say? He played. Hey, AI. The man wanted to play. Now, okay.
And here's the thing. It's not like he was resting a lot when he wasn't playing.
That's what that man was playing, like 40 minutes a night. That's what I'm saying. Mo,
and then he was out all night.
Hey,
and that's all I'm gonna say on that.
I'm saying this. There's a few of them players that come through here every so often that have the rare ability. He was one of them. Okay? The man played. He gets all of my respect.
You know, one of my mentors gave me some advice once. He said, Mo, you got a choice. You can either go hard on the court or you can go hard off the court. And if you can't do both, just pick one. And Mo, I picked off the court.
Mo, life is really simple. It's simple. That's it, Mo. That's it. Mo, that's it right there. That sums up everything. Go hard, Mo. Go hard. On the court and off. But if you can't do both of them, just give one of them up.
That's a fact.
And live with the choices.
Not everyone's built for it.
Mo. Now, it's a few of them that can do it. A few. We can count on, Mo, we can count probably all of the players since 1946, maybe on two hands, that had that rare ability. One hand for sure that could do it and play 40 minutes a night.
MVP level, sure. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? And let's say this. And Wilt Chamberlain is leading the charge. That's it. That's all you got to say. See, you know how you say underrated? Wilt Chamberlain is underrated. He's the most underrated player in the history of the NBA. Secretly, in every locker room, when you ask the players, here's a secret. Well, here's a secret in the NBA. If you ask all of the players with no cameras around, who's the greatest player of all time, Wilt Chamberlain's name will come up. Why? Because Mo, he had the rare ability. He had a rare ability. Mo, he played in every minute of every game plus overtime for an entire season. And Mo, he went hard.
He's putting up numbers, not just on the court.
On the court. Mo.
Legendary numbers.
Mo, that's the greatest stat in the history of the NBA. I don't want to hear about who did what. He played in every minute of every game plus overtime for an entire season. 82 games. Now, Mo, if he's not on your Mount Rushmore,
hey,
now, when I see that stat, Mo, that's one thing. You know how you say, oh, well, all stats are, records are meant to be broken. Mo, we'll never, ever see that again.
It's insane.
You and I started off the show today about load management. Here's a guy, Mo, that played in every game. Mo, imagine every game you were going to play the entire game, no matter what happened.
PJ,
won by 20.
The run I've been on this summer, even the pickup basketball court ain't seen me this summer, let alone a professional basketball court.
That's what I'm saying. Mo, I got to give that's the greatest. Mo, that's the gift that just keeps on giving. It's just.
We gotta stop that there.
Oh yeah,
we gotta stop that shit there.
Oh, that's Mo. You played, Mo, okay. I don't know if you ever, Mo, if you ever played over 48 minutes.
Yeah. Well, 40 minutes. Here in the UK, it's 40 minutes, 10-minute course, European.
Mo, he played in, just think about that, 82 games, no matter what the outcome of the game
traveling
is.
around the country, even though he had his own bus away from the team, but traveling around the country and doing that before private jets,
Mo,
before
and playing in
business class.
Converse cons.
Ugh. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this man was over 7 feet. So I'm saying, Mo, it's the like they need to do a study. What was he doing?
You know what he was doing. They don't need to do a study.
Hey. What can you say? Hey, when you say greatest, I don't know if he's the greatest player, but when you say greatest, his name better be somewhere in that conversation. He better be. That is the greatest. That's the greatest stat I've ever heard. That's the only stat. That's the stat. Like I can't even imagine knowing. How do you prepare for that? Mo, I'm going to play in every game and every minute, no matter what the outcome is. Like, Mo, you're down 30. Well, you're still going to play. You're up 30. You're still going to play. You're going to play the whole game plus the overtime. How do you practice? How do you prepare for that?
I feel really sorry for whoever played backup center on that team. 0 minutes a night for a whole season.
Mo, when the guy's averaging
not even garbage time. Sitting on the bench. I don't know who it was, but he's sitting on the bench watching Wilt Chamberlain.
Mo, if it was me,
got 50 points. He's played 48. He's played 47 minutes. There's 1 minute left in the game. You're up 30. Bro, just let me get on the court. Just let me get on the court one time.
Mo, the guy averaged 50 and like 25.
Yeah. I feel
for
bad
an entire season
for the backup center. That's who I feel worse for.
It's okay. You're like, hey, man, why you can't play? Well, the guy in front of me is averaging 50 and 25. I would carry that with a badge of honor.
But don't worry, in practice tomorrow, you can get all this in practice. I ain't gonna beat that.
That's my job. Hey.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. It is absolutely wild. But that's another episode. That's another episode of the Hoop Juice podcast. We'll be back tomorrow with another one. That was good fun reacting to the hot takes. I like that. We'll answer more of your questions as we progress and proceed. So make sure you're in the Discord. We've not posted the fantasy link in there. Our good friend Jack, the Sacramento Kings fan, is running the fantasy league. So everyone asking me why the link's not been posted, you can go and blame Jack and tell him to hurry up and post it.
Jack has to be feeling really good about himself right now. The Kings look really good in the preseason.
And there's rumors that they're going to try and trade for either Brandon Ingram or Zach LaVine.
For who?
I don't know. They've been moving money around. That's why they did the Jalen McDaniels deal, where they acquired him from the Raptors. And
I could see them going for Zach LaVine. I could see that.
I don't think Brandon Ingram fits with DeMar DeRozan, but Zach LaVine could work if you want to be the Chicago Bulls again. LaVine and DeRozan, we just saw that.
Well, you know what?
So we got LaVine and DeRozan. We've got a European center. Instead of Vucevic, we'll just have Sabonis. And then we're going to have De'Aaron Fox at point guard instead of Lonzo. I think De'Aaron Fox is better than Lonzo, and Sabonis is better than Vucevic. But I don't know if that moves the needle for me.
You know, Zach LaVine, because Kevin Huerter is out, right? Isn't Kevin Huerter out?
Yeah.
Kevin Huerter is out. If I were the Bulls, who would I want off that team? If I were the Bulls, I would probably ask for what's the young player's name over there?
Keegan Murray.
Yeah, Keegan Murray.
They ain't giving him up.
No, I don't think they're giving him up either.
That would be foolish too. I don't think they need to trade for Zach LaVine, to be honest with you. I don't think they need to. They already did their deal with the Bulls. So if they really wanted him, they would have tried to get him. I don't see it happening. I think that's just the internet being the internet.
Maybe.
But they're moving their money around, trying to get pieces in place to make a bigger deal. So we'll stay tuned. We'll bring you the latest. How about that? Make sure you subscribe to the show. YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcast from. And until next time, you guys know the vibes. Join the Discord. We'll post the fantasy link in there. Jack, hurry up. We'll post the link in there tomorrow. Until next time, get buckets.